Marie Luciano, and this is the Miscellaneous Vegan, where I share a little R&R, recipes, and reviews. Today's video is going to be part 2 of my review of the nutrition detox that I purchased through My Wellness Solutions. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you watch it. I'm going to link it up here. I give you specific details about pricing, and also I go through the app. So make sure you watch it because there's a lot of details that you're going to want to listen to before you listen to this part. So if you haven't watched part 1, pause here and go watch part 1, then come back to this. So part 2 is kind of a con in the nutrition detox because I'm currently feeling sick. My throat is itchy, my nose is running, and I'm on my last week of the detox. So perhaps it is my fault that I'm sick, but I'm gonna explain why. So during the nutrition detox, you get 3 colonic, and part of the colonic is that your gut bacteria is being wiped out, flushed out with water. So I had 3 sessions, and they specifically mentioned to you that you have to make sure you're taking in probiotics to replenish the nutrients that you need. And I honestly did not do that. I didn't purchase extra probiotics. I only focused on making the smoothies out of the list and preparing lunches out of the list that was provided to me. Perhaps the reason that I'm feeling ill is because I didn't replenish all the nutrients. I will suggest that if you do decide to take the nutrition detox, make sure that you purchase the probiotics. They provide you with 2 capsules during your first colonic, but they do not provide you with extra capsules afterwards. That's not something that's required of them. It's not included. So again, if you purchase the nutrition detox, they will provide you with the probiotics the first session. Make sure that you're given the probiotics the first session. But the other 2 sessions are not required. They may be generous and give you 2 capsules for each colonic, but it's not something that's included, okay? Just so you know. Another con, and this is a big con, because the nutrition detox is a 7-week program. I'm on my last week. This is why it's a part 2 and not a final part of my review. This is my last week of the nutrition detox, and as I go into the app, I am not seeing my program. I click on it and it's gone. So the reason for this is because the nutrition detox has 7 sessions and is a 7-week detox. So what happened with my scheduling of my sessions was that they scheduled some sessions, perhaps 2 sessions a week. So on the 4th week, I had 2 sessions. I had a nutrition visit, then I had a lymphatic massage with the sauna. Or the following week, I had a nutrition visit, and then I had a colonic. So if you look at part 1 of the video, I show you that there's 7 sessions, and you have to follow them in order. So it's first a nutrition visit, then it's a colonic, then it's a nutrition visit, then whatever in that order, they have to follow it. So what happened is that depending on the scheduling with the nutritionist, or perhaps with your schedule, they scheduled my sessions, they double scheduled in 1 week. They could give you a colonic today, and then tomorrow you could see the nutritionist, and that's 2 sessions already. So now your app is moving forward saying complete. So now that means that if they scheduled you 2 sessions in 1 week, that cuts down one of your weeks for your detox. Meaning that, like now, I'm gonna show you, I do not have access to the program because they double scheduled me, even though I still have a week left. And I finished my sessions within 5 weeks. So that means 2 weeks prior to me completing my complete detox, I was already done with my sessions on the app. So the program stayed on the app for an extra week after I finished my sessions, but it's supposed to stay there for 7 weeks because that is the program I purchased. I purchased for 7 weeks. But I guess because of the way it's set up on their app, if you complete the sessions in 4 weeks, then you don't have access to the program. So that's a con with the program, is that it should stay there you should have access to all the information for 7 weeks and not for the weeks that you finish the sessions, because you didn't pay for that. And it's an expensive program, $900, $1,000, and $33 is a lot of money, but it's supposed to be 7 weeks. So that is the con. I'm actually going to call them later to see if they can reload it, because I don't have access to the recipes, to anything. So I remember some of the recipes from the smoothies I was making, because I only made 2 smoothies. Mind you, there's like probably 10 smoothies in the list, but I was like, oh, I'll get to it later, but I didn't. So I was like, let me just try these last smoothies on the last week, and I can't. That's a con with the app and the programming. So just to sum up what I just said, make sure that if the program comes with 7 sessions, like the nutrition detox, make sure that you schedule it for 7 weeks. Do not double book, because then you will not have access to the program on the app. So let's move on to how I feel. Well, before I was feeling sick, I felt like I had somewhat more energy. I can't say that it was a big difference. I didn't see the difference, because remember that I'm a vegan, so I don't eat much processed, fatty foods, meats, like ground beef. So I can't say that it's a big difference. But if you're going on this detox, you probably will feel a huge difference from before and after, because you cannot eat processed foods. You have to cook everything. So this is why I say that if you don't have the time, then you have to make the time. It's 7 weeks, so I suggest that if you are going to do it while you're working, perhaps you can prep the food on the weekend. The day that you're off, you're going to have to go food shopping and prep your food, because this takes time. You have to have time. And if you don't make the time to prep for the foods, you're going to be hungry, and then you're going to do what? You're going to go back to the snacks that you are used to. And I'm going to be honest, in the 7-week detox, I did regress. One day I had a burger, which I wasn't supposed to, because I'm trying to cut off processed food. But then I felt bad, and then I went back on it. So you do feel, when you pay so much money to try to better yourself and then you fall back, you're gonna feel it emotionally. So that's something that's gonna happen. If you're struggling with your weight, if you're struggling with eating healthy, this is something that I would suggest you do. But just remember to not double book your sessions. I was going to create another dinner for tonight, and I just don't remember any of the recipes or anything that they said. And also I wanted to try another smoothie, and I can't. But these are things that you guys should know. So when you go into the center, you can say, okay, this is what I saw. I'm gonna give you guys more information on video 3, because I'm gonna call them later, like I said. Okay, weight loss. From the last video, I've lost 12 pounds, and that was a week ago. Hopefully this week, at the end of the week, I'll be able to weigh myself, show you guys, and hopefully I've lost more than just 12 pounds. The 12 pounds is with me not working out at all, not putting any effort in exercising, and only changing my diet. So perhaps if I was more aggressive with drinking water, was another thing that I struggled with, was drinking enough water. Perhaps if I exercised throughout, maybe I would have lost double the pounds, but I can't say that for certain. But this is 12 pounds is without any exercising at all, just the basic everyday moving around, going to work, cleaning, laundry, walking to the supermarket, farmer's market. That's it. So I wanted to talk about the benefits of detoxing with what they mentioned on My Wellness Solution. And I wanted to read it to you guys from here, but I don't have access to it, even though I still have a week left. Benefits of detoxing, so you can feel better. Detox on the processed foods that you have, the junk foods. Even though people say it's not good to say junk food, all food is good. No, all food is not good. I'm sorry, McDonald's, but let's talk about it. I'm sure everybody's seen Super Size Me and what happened to him. I don't even know where he's at. Like, is he okay? But all food is not good. All food is not good. So we know we're not eating all the good foods. So detoxing comes into play, where now removing all that junk and we're replenishing it with good stuff. So that's something that I feel like I should have done better of, is getting the probiotics in, because I was only having the smoothies and then having the little snacks in between, vegetables and fruits, but I probably wasn't eating enough of something to give me those probiotics in my system. And this is my part 2 of the Nutrition Detox review from My Wellness Solutions. If you have any comments, let me know. Put them down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for next week's video on the final part 3, where I'm going to reveal my final weight and my overall review of the Nutrition Detox and My Wellness Solutions. And don't forget that I'm going to give them a call and see if they can put the program back, because I still have a week left. Thanks for watching, and always remember, be real, not perfect.